So it's really such an honor, it's such a privilege to have Betty to come all the way from London to come to speak to us. And I just want to ask you if we could welcome her.
I just want to say thank you so much, Patricia, for the introduction. And to all of us here, I know when we go to places, people will say these are VIP, and then you wonder if others are less important. So today I say all women of all nations, we are one. We are one nation as women. We are one continent, we are one country, we are one city. If you are to be asked what is your city, you say women is my city. I know where they hell. My destiny for the journey for 4 decades. Since birth, I've walked a long way. From now, I direct those walking a long way. I arrived here after a long journey. This is the inspiring and empowering world I wanted to reach. This is the inspiring and empowering world of Muzare Betty Makoni. I thank you all.
Okay, so I'm here with Patricia from Women's Peace Meetings, you arranges, and we've had the opportunity to meet Betty Makoni. It's been an amazing meeting. You know, I was in tears hearing your story. Now, hopefully we'll be interviewing you, talking further, but what would you say to any young individuals, because it's not just women that get hurt, right? But what would you say to them in terms of pushing past their experiences? Because in Britain, people often run to the counselling session and say, I need counselling, this has happened. But you know, you've been through you've been through so much, so what would you say?
That's right. I just want to say, inside every little person, there's something bigger waiting to be unleashed. Look, we are in all these things because of circumstances around us, but not circumstances inside us. So nobody's born a victim of anything or anyone or anyway. We are all born victorious. So it is the victory we are here to actually claim. And a lot of people have been told that, well, you are dead. How can you be dead when you're still walking around? It's your spirit that is being killed by words. Words that come from outside kill. So what I did is I'm a girl who ran after one bus, education. And I had no mother to tell me to write homework, but how come I did the homework? I had no mother to tell me to go to seek for an advanced level place, but how come I did advanced level? So I'm saying, even though we see young girls on television abducted with flies all over their faces, and when we see our poor kids on television and they are at the mercy of other people, let's also remember that in that face with the flies, inside, deep inside, there is potential and waiting to be unleashed. And that's what I did exactly. That's why I'm here. I'm not here because I went to seek counseling, which is not a bad thing to do. We all need it. But where there is no counselor, the counselor lies in you. Where there is no doctor, the treatment is within you. It's in the psychology of who we are.
Absolutely.
And Patricia, I also want to thank you because like what you were doing today is just to unleash my potential to the world. Look how full the work. How do you do it? Mobilizing so much. So I'm just on a world stage. These are the women that I grew up with. I grew up with ordinary women doing extraordinary things. And each day I saw a woman with no husband, a woman neglected, but she was smiling. She kept the smile. My African poor women never went sad. Even with no food that day, they just smiled on and on.
I'm standing in between two amazing women that equally just have to, I'm so blessed. Thank you so much, you know, and yeah, we'll be, you know, getting an interview on Unity FM. Patricia, we've got so much to talk about. You've started off with a couple of women to a hall full of women, your own home as well. But yes, Patricia and Betty Makoni, thank you.